Jai Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Jai Srila Bhakti Rockcock Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Jai Srila Prabhupada Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki Jai. And Jai Shri Rupa Nuga Guru Vaga ki Jai. So to our grand masters who have come from the upper world really to give us the best opportunity in this lifetime, and in fact in any lifetime, the best opportunity to come home to Goloka Vrindavan, the land of beauty and love. So, little introduction. So we are following what's called Gaudiya Vaishnavism. It's the line of worshippers of the Supreme Personality of Godhead under the guidance of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And there we've got the conception and the understanding as corroborated by all the revealed scriptures, the Vedas, the ripened fruit of the Vedas, the Srimad Bhagavatam, so many places. That Sri Krishna is the origin of all forms of the Lord, all creations, both conscious and mundane, and the origin of everything is Sri Krishna, and it is beauty and love which is the primeval cause. Everything has come from that. Not power and assertion and explosions, but the origin of everything is beauty and love. So many devotees or many people in the world, they are attracted by yoga, by doing sitting postures, exercises for making themselves feel good, helping them to feel good, and meditations to control the mind. Without a controlled mind, what is the question of happiness? These instructions given by Sri Krishna in Bhagavad Gita, saying, without a controlled mind, where's the question of happiness? But how to control the mind in its proper place of full control? That is to do everything for the Lord. Now, today we're going to hear a question which does come up from time to time and came up recently too. And the question, a devotee asks to Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Rockcock Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj, asks, why don't the Gaudiya Vaishnavas use any yoga practices such as yoga asanas, pranayama, etc. in their service to Krishna? So there's a common question. So Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Sridhar Maharaj is answering. And this is found in Sermons of the Garden of Devotion, volume 4 perhaps, I think it's volume 4, possibly volume 3. Srila Guru Maharaj replies, the Gaudiya Vaishnavas discard any artificial things. God is within the heart, and that is the important part. We are to appeal to the heart and have transaction with the heart, and not that by manipulation of the natural forces we shall gain some mystic power and try to exert that on God. Is that a form of worship? That's Guru Maharaj saying, to try to manipulate the natural forces which come from the Lord anyhow. We shall try to gain some mystic power and try to exert that on God. Is that a form of worship? For one who has a heart, the hearty transaction is the most natural. And that is service. Satisfaction is for the Lord. So what is the value of trying to gain some power from elsewhere, and by dint of that, to try to encroach upon Him? What is the result of doing yoga? It will give some power, but what effect can that power have on Him? None. We are not to try to exert our energy upon Him, but the opposite is necessary. We are to consider that we are the most fallen of the fallen, and the meanest of the mean. I want your grace. Please accept me as a slave, as your meanest servant. This is the way to approach the higher, and not that we are to gather some power, and by dint of that power jump on that superior entity. For that is not the process of getting him, of receiving his favor. Favor is favor. The Lord is all complete and all perfect. If we want his favor, we must approach keeping ourselves in the meanest position. We have no position. We are nowhere. We are wholesale dependent upon him. This is our natural position, our constitutional position. We are wholly dependent upon him. So, any petition to him must be with this temperament that, I want your favor, your grace. Please accept me. I am so heinous, so sinful, and the meanest of the mean. You are my best friend, but neglecting you, I left and went somewhere else to search for my prospect. I was so mean. I am not only a sinner, but I am a traitor, a treacherous man. In this way, we are to go back to our highest. So that's how we should be approaching. In this way, we are to go back to our highest and most affectionate friend. So what help will this yoga power do for me? He is above all seduction. Shall I think that with the power of yoga I shall influence him to favor me? It is not possible for him to be controlled in any way by yogic power. So yoga can give me no benefit. What will yoga do for me? He is all independent, absolute. He is perfect in himself. To try to exert other influences upon him will have no effect. Rather, that will anger him. Instead, we are to approach him with some recommendation or with a guardian. The Guru and Vaishnavas are our guardians. We are not to go to any external power of nature, but to his agents and ask them to plead for us. By yoga we can acquire some subtle power, but no power can work on him against his sweet will. We must approach him in the line of his sweet will, and with those who have faith in his sweet will. Those who have faith in his sweet will are his devotees, and through them we must approach him, and not by any attempt through any other power, for that will give just the opposite result. If we want to know him, it is futile. We cannot know him by our attempts. Still, if we find such necessity, we shall pray, please make yourself known to me. Otherwise, it is not necessary to waste our energy asking that he will reveal himself. If we can leave the idea that we must know him, then that request becomes redundant. Rather, our mood should be, I want to satisfy you. I want to contribute something for your satisfaction. Please accept me. You are full. You are perfect. You have no needs. But for my necessity, please give me some sort of service. Service means in the line of satisfaction to him, and that should be our attitude to approach him. To approach a friend, an affectionate friend, so many mystic persons should not be called to help in our attempt. And I can just mention a little bit here that for most devotees or most people in the world, the practice of yoga, they're perhaps not thinking in the beginning, oh, I'm going to control God, I'm going to find God by yoga, but rather they're trying to improve their life. So in one sense, the tendency that somebody has some attraction to yoga, then it does give an indication that they're being attracted to search for something higher, for some improvement. something better. Otherwise, why do yoga? Why go to the austerity and trouble of doing these exercises, holding one's breath, holding different yogic positions, sitting and meditating on whatever it may be? The motive is for something better. But the search for the actual very best, the search for the Lord Himself, then this comes in quite a different category, as Srila Guru Maharaj has graphically explained here. Hare Krishna. So many things Srila Guru Maharaj is saying in support of his answer. Hare Krishna, a little further on. Yoga can only help us to control our mental and physical anomalies or eccentricities, and that too only for the time being, not for eternity. For the time being, lust, anger, greed, illusion, etc., kama, krodha, lobha, moha, etc., all may be brought under control, but only for some temporary period. Mukunda sevaya. But if we can engage ourselves in the service of Mukunda, Krishna, then all disturbances will leave us once and for all. By finding the sweet taste in His service and company, all these so-called charming proposals will retire eternally. The charm for lust, the charm for anger or for greed, all these things will vanish altogether and will not come back again if only we can get the taste of serving the Lord, Mukunda. Hare Krishna, nahang vedayana tapassa na danena na chejaya. So a couple of verses from Srimad Bhagavad Gita, which translated mean, all other means fail. Only exclusive devotion can draw me, so this is Krishna in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna speaking, only exclusive devotion can draw me as you see me here, Arjuna, but other things cannot lead to such a position. Temporary devotion also will not be sufficient. But what is necessary is permanent, exclusive devotion. Anyhow, don't be afraid by these truthful words, because this is the proper constitutional position of every living entity, of everyone. Everything has come from the Lord. We are meant for the Lord. Hare Krishna. And then continuing, well, the thing is, how long will I continue? It's meant to be short. So, but Srila Guru Maharaj quotes, Savadaman parityaja mamekam sharanam vraja. Reject all else and only concentrate on my own self. Krishna speaking, remember, my own self. For that is the only sort of devotion that can draw me to the devotee. All else is futile and shameful. It is not that someone will come with hired persons to canvass me. No. My agents are the best benefactors to you. They are searching to canvass persons in my favor. My agents are there, and not for any business purpose. Their business is to do good for others. And with this idea, so many agents are out to canvass for me. Come through them, and do not seek any recommendation from outside to use various means to try to force me to favor you. That is not the proper path. But come to me through my own agents. They have no aspiration to fulfill for themselves. They are all given to my service. And they are wandering, trying to recruit persons to benefit them. So come through my agents, never otherwise. What is yoga? There is air. And there are so many things. But by controlling those, do you think you will force me to come to you? I am the absolute autocrat. I don't care for anything else. I have no necessity to care for anything else. Not any force, any tactics, any cunning methods, any canvassing. Nothing can influence me. I am the autocrat. And admitting the line of autocracy, try to come to me. There are many demigods. They are making trade. But I am not amongst the commodities of their trading. None can make trade with me. I am absolute. I look only for devotion, exclusive devotion, which is not formal, but natural, hearty and sincere. I look for that. I look for the heart and not for anything else. Bhavagrahi Janadana. Anyway, dear devotees, so beautiful. Srila Guru Maharaj making very clear that by yoga, by any trying to manipulate the forces of this world, that's not going to bring the Lord, bring the Lord under our control, as it were, that we are trying to assert ourselves there. So, one thing we can say about yoga, though, that here in the Villa Govinda ashram in Italy, Munindra Mohan Prabhu and Krishna Kanta, they started a yoga studio for the purpose of preaching, for people reaching out to people. And they had to study yoga in order to run a yoga school. I mean, they employed the staff, the teachers, but they had to know something about the yoga. And Munindra Mohan Prabhu said, finally, when I see everything that's taught, finally, the benefit, any benefit of yoga is so you can sit peacefully to meditate, to chant the holy name and meditate on the Supreme Lord under the guidance of Vaishnava and Guru, that we're able to sit peacefully. So there we are. Hare Krishna. So a part of the response of Srila Guru Maharaj about why the devotees of the Gaudiya Vaishnava line don't practice asanas, pranayama, and yogic processes in such a way. Jai to our wonderful, perfect guides and guardians, Srila Guru Maharaj, who's given us this, Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Rakha Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj, Srila Gurudev, Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj, who's given us Guru Maharaj, and hence all of this, and Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who has also introduced us and given us Srila Guru Maharaj and Srila Gurudev and the whole of our parampara. So to our three grand masters of this recent age, all giving us Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, who's giving us Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, who's giving us Rupa Goswami, who's giving us Mahaprabhu, this line, descending current coming, they are canvassing for the Lord, they are canvassing on His behalf, recruiting fallen souls to come and be servitors. So let us try to be good students and satisfy them. Let us engage in devotional service, the sweet line of loving devotional service under their guidance. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya evacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. I can't click the off button because it's obstructed by saying you have a slow internet connection. Please excuse.